Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here for another day of Poevember. Today is day 13, lucky number 13. The prompt for today is Ivy, and we're altering another index card. Because I like to. It's fun. That's what we're doing. I hope that you guys are enjoying this challenge. Like I said, I think I've said it a bunch of times. I'm going to keep saying it a bunch of times. I'm having a blast. This is so much fun, and I hope that you guys are really enjoying it and enjoying seeing what everybody else is making too. Some people have been making really cool things, and I love it. I love following along with everything and everybody, all the stuff, all the things. I obviously cannot get enough of this. I am living large and living high right now. And so what I am doing here is I just backed my card, or I front-faced my card. It's the front of I fronted my card. I backed a piece of paper, a digital, from the Parish After Dark. That's what kit this is from. I think. I'm more than confident. Yes, I'm confident. I'm assured. Onto an index card. That's what I did. And then I have this rub-on that I've had for like a decade. It feels like a decade. It's probably like 7 years. I used half of it for a different project, and it's just the other half has just been sitting in one of my drawers forever. So when I pulled Ivy as a prompt out of the thing, I was like, I know exactly what I'm going to use this for, which means that this rub-on has been sitting in like the back of my brain for a very long time for me to be able to recall it like that, because I can't recall half the stuff that's in my stash, you guys. It's a constant surprise when I go hunting for things, the stuff that I have. So like, yeah, this has been living in my brain rent-free because it came right to the front and was like, now is my time to shine. And it absolutely is. So I'm going to use this super old rub-on on this index card. It was very crinkly, crackly, and as you can see, it was already sticking to the bagging. So it's like, it was done. It was on its last leg. It was time to go, and I'm very happy that we could use it here. I actually thought it was sort of interesting because I was like, how do you make a plant Gothic? And the answer is, you don't have to. Plants are hardcore as fuck. They make themselves Gothic. So just by popping it up here, we have done the thing. Also, ivy grows over graves and mausoleums and stuff like that, so it's right there in the Gothic realm. It's definitely a Gothic-y plant, I think. Also, just I like the shape of ivy a lot, so it's pretty cool. At any rate, we're not here to talk about my love of plants. We're here to talk about my love of Poe and crafting. That's what we're here for. So I have this clock die cut, which is actually, I didn't realize it. I thought it was just white until I started to emboss it, and then realized that the back was actually a really pretty, like, coppery color, and was like, oh, shenanigans. But I decided that it should be red. I wanted a red clock. So it got embossed anyways. And I used the crackling campfire embossing glaze. You know how hard that is now to say, guys? I have fucked it up one time and my brain is like, what if it's always embalming? And that's not true, brain. It's not true. But here we are. And then I have one of my ladies from my stage and screen kit. This one is available on my Patreon shop, so if you would like to check that out, it's a 50-page kit of essentially a bunch of paper dolls of really cool actors and stuff in costume and not in costume, just with the greatest poses and faces I've ever seen in my life. I love it so much. So I managed to cut her out of this kit. And then I decided that she needed some cicada wings because those are cool. Also, I really like cicadas. And I don't know why. It just felt right in the moment to me. And now that I'm watching this back, I don't know why I make the choices that I make, but I'm not mad about it. I really like it. I think it adds a fun little pop to the card. So 'tis what it is. And then I'm using one of my little Gothic words, which is also on Patreon, but it's on Patreon as a reward for patrons until I one day put it into my shop, and I don't know when, so I'm sorry. It is. But I'm also going to use a little bit of that music paper I have, because I don't want to use up all the scraps of this. It's very crispity, crunchity, and I don't want to just have little obliterated pieces all over my floor, but I think it makes a really nice, like, connecting theme across all of these, and yeah, that's the card. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but I think it's very nice. I love the ivy, like the green and the red sort of standing off from each other in there, and I think it works out really well. So that's it for me, guys. Come back tomorrow, see what we do for the next day of Poevember. Happy crafting. I appreciate your faces, and bye!